Now with our little sales tax gift, if you're buying toys for grandkids, you have to wait till, well, if you want to save the sales tax, you have to wait till after the 14th. It's the weirdest set of exemptions that I've ever, from sales tax. You could, if you want to buy a really expensive bottle of champagne, $2,000, no tax on it. But a bottle of scotch, you still got to pay the tax. So let's come
You're
seated.
kidding. That's hysterical.
Hi, Liz. Stretch the top of your head up towards the ceiling. Draw the shoulder blades back slightly. Let's begin with the feet. Notice the connection between the feet and the floor. Try and set the feet about hip distance apart. Lift all 10 toes away from the floor. And then lift the arches of the feet. So almost feel like the space between the base of the big toe and the heel is getting just a little bit shorter as you emphasize the arch in the feet. From those lifted arches, draw the energy up the inner line of the legs. Now connect the left and right sit bones to the seat of the chair. Let's rock over to the right side. Take all the weight onto the right sit bone. Rock over to the left and take all the weight onto the left sit bone. And let's go to the right again. And you can reach down and just peel the flesh away so that sit bone gets a little more direct contact with the seat of the chair. Do the same by leaning to the left and reaching under the right sit bone. And again, feel that connection between the seat, the sit bones, and the seat of the chair. Let's take the hands, place the right hand under the right thigh, the left hand over the left thigh, and I want you to spin the right thigh slightly inward once again, and then lower. You can lift off onto the left sit bone, spin the thigh slightly. Now go over to the right sit bone. Right hand comes to the top of the left thigh, and again spin. Inner edge of the thigh goes down, outer edge rises, and come back to seated. Place the hands, just wrap the fingers around pelvis. Try and find that front and back rib of the pelvis, and try and bring the pelvis as close to level as you can. Let's tilt the pelvis forward. So this pulling the sit bones back can help you tilt the pelvis forward, and then tilt the pelvis towards the back of the chair. And let's do that once more. And back. Let's come back to that neutral spine. Trace the force of the weight of the upper body going into the sit bones, up through the pelvis into the sacrum, and then visualize each of the vertebrae stacking one upon the next, through the lumbar spine, through the thoracic spine, through the cervical spine, coming up to the base of the skull. Open the front body a bit by drawing the shoulder blades slightly together on the back. but avoid the lower ribs jutting out towards the front body. Sort of contain the front body using the core muscles to contain the front body. Find the breath here. Take the breath into the lower reaches of the lungs. Set up that movement of the belly that reflects the movement of the diaphragm up and down, pressing the belly out as the diaphragm moves down, and then drawing the belly back towards the spine as you exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Today we're going to do a little different breath exercise. We have done it before, but not for a long time. We're going to inhale. We're going to hold in that bridge between the inhale and the exhale. And then we're going to empty the lungs and hold in the bridge between the exhale and the inhale. So let's begin. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more round. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's begin now to warm up. Let's take a look down at the feet. And once again, we're going to just build the foundation from the feet up through the body, all the way up to the top of the head. Let's begin, interlace our fingers now. Come around the right shin, draw the right shin in towards the body. Point, flex, and point, and flex. Circle 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3. Let's reach around behind the thigh. Lift and lower the right leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Take the right foot to the floor. You can brace yourself onto the chair. Point the toe and lift and lower the right leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bring the sole of the right foot to the inner edge of the left foot. Center the weight on the sit bones. Raise the arms overhead and come into a seated version of tree pose. Let's bring the attention now to the shoulders. Draw the shoulder blades in towards the spine and then take the tip of the shoulder blades down towards the waist, and we'll hold for 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. and exhale. Lower the hands down, draw the right knee in, come back to the legs hip distance apart, non-dominant interlace of the fingers, and draw the right shin towards the left shin towards the left armpit. And here, if you notice that you're rounding the back to draw the leg in, you might switch to using a strap, try to avoid rounding the back, or strengthen the core muscles to support the back as we point, flex, and point, and flex, and circle 1, and 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3. Let's reach around behind the left leg, and lift and lower for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's stretch the left leg out, point the toes, brace yourself by holding onto the seat of the chair, and lift and lower the left leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Take the sole of the left foot to the inner edge of the right foot. Connect the sit bones to the seat of the chair. Raise the arms overhead. Adjust the shoulders and hold for 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And 3, inhale. And exhale. Draw the hands back to heart center. And let's find our strap here. So let's take our strap, unravel it, stretch the right foot out towards me, and again, option to bring the blocks just beside the legs. Let's reach around, take the strap, and bring the strap so it's underneath the toe bases. Now, let's draw the strap or draw the toes back in towards the shin. And you may feel a nice stretch here in the calf muscles. Stretching them out. Let's take one more breath here. And let's again lift that leg just up to the point where the thighs are parallel. Draw in. One more breath here. And lower the right leg. Let's bring the foot back underneath. Take the strap over now to the left foot. We're underneath the toe bases. We're pushing the left big toe base into the strap, drawing the toes back in towards the shin. Feel that stretch coming into the left calf. And let's lift that leg up to parallel. With the floor. And once again, continue to draw the toes in. Now let's lower the leg back down. Set the strap aside for the moment. Stretch both legs out in front of us. You can grasp the edge of the chair, and remember, as we're folding forward, the fold point is that crease of the hips. So we're not rounding the back to move forward. And the minute you notice that you're beginning to round the back to deepen this forward fold, that's the point where you know you've reached your limit. You can pull the sit bones back slightly with the edge of the chair to help you tilt the pelvis forward and keep the gaze just towards the floor, just in front of the feet. Try not to look up towards your screen. And gradually let this stretch develop. Again, if the hands can come to the blocks without rounding the back, please do so. And also try and draw the belly button, or draw the belly back towards the spine and lift it slightly towards the lower ribs and see if that deepens your stretch. One more breath in this stretch. Inhale and exhale. Let's inhale, come all the way up. We're going to shift the body slightly towards the right side of the chair. Bring one block to the left side of our chair. Stretch the right leg out towards the side. Let's take the right hand onto the right thigh and see if we can pivot the hip slightly forward. So just rock yourself, the hip in and out. We're trying to get the hip towards stacking. Let's take the left hand onto the block on the left side. And perhaps we can roll that hip a little bit forward, lift the arm overhead, and then take the hand, reach the hand out towards me. Let the fingertips reach further towards me, and then bring the arm overhead for a chair-supported version of extended side angle. Great work, everybody. One more breath here. Turn towards the floor. Draw the right leg in. Shift the block to the right side. And now shift your weight towards the left side of the chair. Stretch the left leg out towards the side. The toes can be pointing up or forward. Let's take the right hand now towards the block and then just play with that hip to see if you can get the hips close to stacking. Reach the arm overhead. Take the arm in front, reach the fingertips out to me, and then stretch out in extended side angle, supported by the chair. Let's turn towards the floor. Draw the left leg in. And now we're going to turn. You can just bring your blocks now back out in front. We're going to turn sideways on our chair. And we'll support the chair side leg on the chair and bring the outside knee below the outside hip. I want you to firm up the core muscles, lifting, and we'll begin our work here by taking the outside arm overhead and just turning gently. Remember, use the range of motion that's suitable for you, turning gently towards the chair. Don't use the hands to crank the upper body around. Just turn gently towards the chair. Take one more breath here. Turn back to center. And let's stretch that outside leg all the way back. Again, remember, we're working towards getting that leg straight, although likely we're somewhere less than straight right now. Keep stretching that leg back. Feel a stretch now in the front of that outside thigh. And you can deepen the stretch by drawing the pubic bone towards the navel. And if you stabilize the front body, you can lift the arms overhead and maybe twist into the center of the room. And let's repeat that extended side angle. On this side. One more breath here. Turn towards the leg. Inhale, come up. Draw that outside leg in. Let's come back through center. Remember, sitting towards the front of the chair. Let both knees sway right. Both knees sway left. Right. And take the right hand to the outside of the left thigh and twist towards the left side. All right. Let's continue now as we come back in. Turn the body in the opposite direction. Bring now that outside leg underneath the outside hip. Roll the hip forward. Raise the outside arm. Remember, you can have the toes curled under, or you can come onto the top of the foot. Turn gently towards the chair and do a very gentle twist using the strength of the core muscles rather than the arms to twist you. Inhale, come back to center. Let's stretch that outside leg all the way back. Let's bring both hands onto the chair side thigh. Try and square the hips now. Draw the pubic bone towards the navel. Stabilize the core, and from the strength of the core, raise both arms overhead. Twist into the center and come into extended side angle. Turn towards the floor, scoot back, draw the leg in, and let's come back to center. Our legs now in a V. Let both knees sway towards the left side, right, left, right. And the next time you go left, left hand comes to the outside of the right thigh and twist gently towards the right. Inhale, come back to center. Let's walk the feet in, maybe perhaps into just a slightly wider V. Let's inhale here, place the hands on the thighs just above the knees. Angle the body slightly forward. And let's do some cat-cow moves here. Inhaling, lifting the sternum And then exhale, round towards the back of the chair for 2, 2, and 3, and 3. And let's come back to neutral. Let's once again take the support the thigh on the chair, stretch that outside. The outside leg can stay here, or it can stretch all the way back. And we're going to come into warrior, lift the arms for a warrior 2 pose. So leg is stretching back. Warrior 2, looking out over the middle finger of that forward arm. And bring the elbow once again and reach over. Sweep down and through. And let's draw the right leg in, switch sides, and we'll do warrior 2 now on this side. Stretch that outside leg back. Lift the arms. Look out over the middle finger. Drop the elbow. Come across. Sweep down and through. Draw that back leg in. And let's come back to center. Again now, legs in that wider, in the V. Lift the arms overhead. Fold at the hips, coming forward into the V. If your blocks are there, you might bring the hands to the blocks. Always remembering to keep the spine nice and long. Let's inhale, come up. Walk the feet in. And let's find our weights. Back in the spine. So now we're going to do our work where we lean left and right, remembering we lean, working within a safe range for your spine, taking the right, left, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, and 12, and 12. Hammer curls, 1, 2, drag it down, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Bring the arms both up. And let's extend for 1, 2. Take care here to not let the ribs pop out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Lower the weights down. We're going to now, let's do our core work before we come up to standing. So cross the weights out of the chest. Again, just paying a lot of attention here to keeping the spine nice and long, keeping the core muscles engaged. And I want your sole and complete focus to be on the muscles in the front of the body, from the pelvic floor up through the chest. Inhale as we go back. And exhale forward for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and we'll hold on 12 for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come back to neutral. Spine, go forward, up, back, and down. Try and exaggerate that range of motion. And down, and once more forward, up, back, and down. Opposite cross of the arms. Let's begin here. Inhaling as we go back towards the chair. Inhale 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, and 12. And hold for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come back to center. Once again, go forward, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. And forward, up, back, and down. Let's come up to standing now beside our chair. And you can support a hand on the chair. Let the hand with the weights extend towards the floor. Try and square up the pelvis, firm up those core muscles we just activated through our crunch work, and lift and extend, bend and extend. Lift, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, and 3, 4, 4, 4, and 4, 5, 5, 5, and 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 11, 11, 11, 11, and 12, 12, 12, and 12. Again, see here, square up the shoulders, firm up the core, and lift out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Since that's a new move, we'll just do one half set. Let's switch now to the opposite side. Again, supporting yourself on the chair. Using that support to help you support the spine and the core. Make sure the shoulder on the arm that's working now is in position, it's not rounded down. And lift and stretch back and reach to the floor. 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 11, 11, and 12, 12, 12, and 12. Again, a fly out to the side. So make sure the shoulders in position and lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's set our weights aside. We're going to continue with some standing work, and you can grab some water now. Let's bring our chair so we are facing the seat of our chair. And let's begin our standing work by first coming into standing mountain pose. Take a look at the feet, make sure they're parallel. Press the mound of the big toe in, the mound of the little toe. Take the tailbone slightly towards the floor, soften the ribs, shoulders back, lift the arms overhead, exhale the hands back to heart center. And let me just adjust where the camera is a little bit. So, once again, let's lift overhead. Exhale, fold forward towards the chair. Coming into a chair-supported table pose. Let's begin with some calf strengthening work here. Lifting and lowering the heels for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's go back, heels down, Take one breath here and sigh out the exhale through the mouth. Inhale. And let's repeat the heel raises for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Come back down. Take one breath in, sigh out the exhale through the mouth. Inhale and exhale. Let's repeat that. One more set of heel raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Back. Let's back the feet slightly away from the chair. And we're going to work towards the chair supported down dog. So just come as deep into this as you can. Remember, we're keeping the back nice and long. You can keep backing the feet away and working towards getting the biceps wrapped around the ears. And we've been doing some strength work today. And now we're going to use the weight of the body to challenge our muscles. So come forward into a plank pose, supported by the chair. Keep the gaze towards the back of the chair. And we'll hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Use the core muscles to draw you back into our down dog and stretch out now in down dog. One more breath here in down dog. And let's again come forward into our plank. Working towards getting a nice long line here. And we'll hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then draw ourselves back into that down dog. Move the feet again back towards the chair and come back now to our chair supported table pose. Press the left foot into the floor. Let's raise the right leg out behind us and work towards getting that left leg, or whatever leg you have raised, parallel with the floor. Again, support the body with the core and use the glutes to raise and lower that right leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Bring that foot to the floor. Let's just do one cat-cow here. Inhale and exhale. And come back to the center. Stretch the left leg out and again firm the core. Movement comes just from the glutes and tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Both feet come back under. Take one cat-cow breath. Now turn the right toes out. Take them towards the back of the mat. Step your left foot in so the knee comes towards the chair. Let's rise up. And remember, you can stay here. You can come here. Or you can raise one or both arms overhead. One more breath. Lower back towards the chair. Lift the back heel. Come back to that downward dog. Left toes turn out. Right. Shin comes to the edge of the chair. Either stay long. Come up. Draw the pubic bone in. Stabilize the core. And lift up from the strength of the core. Exhale back towards the chair. Lift the heel. Step both feet back and meet in down dog. Walk the feet in towards the chair. And let's come up. And now we're going to turn our chair so we're facing the back of the chair. We'll do one set of heel lifts here facing our chair. We can use the chair for as much or as little support. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's turn and finish your work on this side with tree pose. Stabilize the chair side leg, lift the outside leg, raise the heel, bring the heel to the ankle or to the calf. And as we come into our tree pose, try and draw the energy in towards the center line, and from that energy drawing into the center line, lift the arms overhead and take 3 breaths. 2, and 3. Draw the hands back to heart center. Release the leg. And let's just step to the side for 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, and 6, and 6. Let's flip the chair around. And again, one set of heel raises. And then we'll move to our tree pose. Make sure when we're doing these heel raises to keep the weight evenly distributed across the toe bases of the foot. So lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. You can turn sideways. Find the way you like to do tree pose. Press the chair side foot into the floor. Lift the heel. You bring the heel to the ankle, to the calf, or to the inner thigh. Press everything into center. Breathe here. Raise the arms overhead. One more breath. Release. And step for one. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, and 6, and 6. Let's grab a drink, come back to seated. If there's anything you need to stay comfortable during final relaxation, have those items handy as we come to seated. Coming to seated, we're still towards the front of our chair in seated mounting. And just take a moment to set up your seated mountain pose and do that same work we did at the start of the practice where we connected the feet, connected the sit bones. Observe the strength of the core muscles supporting the spine. Raising the arms over the head with an inhale breath. Take the left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Begin gently twisting towards first our right side. One more breath here. Lift the arms back up overhead and twist in the opposite direction. Come back to center. And now let's, again, if you want to grab another drink or do anything else before we come to final relaxation, allow yourself to shift towards the back of the chair. Let the body be fully supported by the back of the chair. Feel the legs supported by the seat of the chair. And now let's allow ourselves to allow the body to mold itself towards the shape of the chair. So we're not trying to do anything to shape ourselves to create a specific external shape of the body. We're allowing the chair to support us. We're relaxing into the chair. We're allowing the body to become very fluid, very relaxed. And allow a wave to sweep up the body, gathering any tension that remains in the body. And then as that wave moves back out to sea, let it carry away any of the tension and holding. Allow the body to relax. Allow the breath to relax. And finally, allow the mind to relax as much as you can. The relaxation deepen with each exhale breath. Perhaps focusing by repeating silently to yourself, inhale with each inhale breath and exhale with each exhale breath. Now bring some movement back to the body by nodding the head and shaking the head, nose side to side. Move the fingers, toes, ankles, and wrists. Shift back towards the front of your chair. Set the spine. Let's everybody take a nice deep breath in and sigh out any remaining tension in the body with your exhale. Inhale. Bring the hands to the side. Lift them overhead. Draw the hands back to heart center. And thank yourself for making time for this practice today. Thank each and every one of the people online for sharing their practice with you. And thank you so much for the continuing honor of being able to guide you through your practices today. Thank you.